right, so quite the momentous moment has arrived. I have made a Carolina Reaper cheeseburger slider, bacon cheeseburger slider, and I'm going to see if I can eat the entire thing on camera without relief. This is no joke. It may look kind of tasty, right? Nice fluffy white bun. You got some sauce dripping down there. One of them's a creamy looking aioli sauce. You might be able to see some bacon poking out of there. Everything in here is going to be hellish. I guarantee it. All right. And let me go over the 4 Reaper products that I used in the assembly of this bacon cheeseburger slider. Um, so this is probably going to be the hottest thing. So that innocent looking cream sauce, that is a Carolina Reaper aioli. And what I'm holding right here are dried whole Carolina Reapers. Okay? And I just popped one of those into the food processor along with the garlic and the mayonnaise and the lemon and the cracked pepper and just blended it. And there are going to be chunks of just pure Reaper in that because my my Ninja food processor was having difficulty with it. I think probably because I didn't have enough liquid in it. So it didn't completely process the Reaper that I put into it, so there's not going to be any there's going to be chunks of it, so I'm going to have to make sure that I chew really, 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 really thoroughly when I eat that. I don't know, I guess it makes it more of a challenge. This is not going to be particularly hot, I don't think. Well, I've already sampled it. I did use a slice and a half of this on just one little slider, but I've eaten a slice of this on its own. I've used it on a ham and cheese melt. It's not particularly spicy by my standards, but it is a Carolina Reaper product, so it went into this. Into the barbecue sauce that I made for it, I used Steve-O's hot honey. And Steve-O's hot honey is the only hot honey that I know of that is actually infused with Carolina Reaper. I don't recall it being particularly hot. It has probably been like almost a year since I tried this. And as you can see, I don't use much of it. I don't use it very often. I'm not a big hot honey fan. But of the hot honeys that I've tried, it is one of the better ones. And I didn't throw it out. So, obviously it still has some uses. Case in point, I used it in my cheeseburger slider today. This is the second most hot thing. And this was this little bugger. This little thing of 100% pure Carolina Reaper powder. So that's all that it is. There's no salt in this, nothing to dilute it. It's just ground up Carolina Reaper pepper. I sprinkled this on everything. I sprinkled it into the aioli, I sprinkled it into the barbecue sauce, I sprinkled it all over the burger, and I sprinkled it all over the bacon before I baked it. All right? It's on everything. I didn't sprinkle any extra on the cheese. I think that would be kind of redundant. But there's plenty in this thing. So I'm going to be shocked if this is not pure hell. So let's go. I have no relief. I mean, I have some half and half in the fridge, but I really don't want to, I don't want to wimp out. I want to do this. All right, here we go. First bite. Oh, I do need to get a napkin. I'm not getting relief, I promise. Things are already getting bad. They're already getting bad. I'm one bite in. And the next pause is going to be for me to run to the bathroom. Oh my God. This is going to light me up. One bite. One little bite. I am on fire. Oh God. Okay. Bite number 2. It's really good though. The burger patty is nice and juicy, perfectly cooked, like crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside. Bacon's nice, perfect crisp level. I think I did a really good job on my sauces. I think it's that aioli. I'm sure the powder is doing its job too, but holy shit. Maybe I should have used, man, I should have used more. I should have made more aioli. Like, it was only a couple tablespoons of garlic mayo and then maybe 1 tablespoon regular mayo, a squirt of like 1 wedge of lemon, and then I just dunked the Reaper in there. Oh, and 2 cloves of roasted garlic. Okay, bite number 3. We're gonna make it. Also, you know, let me go get the the slider buns. So these Martin's Dutch potato rolls, they describe themselves as slider buns, but these are just like mini hamburger buns. That's not a slider. I think this is going to be quite the chore, considering the size of this. I mean, that's not a slider. That's a regular sized hamburger that you would get at any kind of picnic or cookout. Oh God, this is already really sucking. I'm actually going to be upset if I don't puke at the end of all this. I'm going to have the worst night of my life if I don't puke this up. Still tastes good though. All right, what are we on? Bite number 4? Is this 4? I think this is 4. I'm going to take a big one. I want to get through this. I'm already feeling bad things happening in my stomach area. My body does not like what I'm doing right now at all. Again, with every bite, I know there's going to be another wave of pain. And every wave that comes with the 4th wave, the pain, it's just intensifying. Man, it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This is hot. This is really hot. But it tastes so good. I love these buns. I forgive you. I forgive you for being miniature hamburger-sized buns, but actually, but calling yourselves slider buns, when in fact you're not. I forgive you. Holy crap. Oh my God. This is rough. I really hope whatever chunks of Reaper were in that aioli didn't just go down my gullet without being chewed up thoroughly. I'm trying. That's going to be the real, that's going to be the hell that I will face later, or the cause of the hell that I will face later. If I swallowed accidentally unchewed up chunks of Carolina Reaper, it's going to be a bad, 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 bad night. It's already going to be bad, but it was going to be substantially worse if I accidentally did that. I'm trying. All right, bite number 5. Here we go. I think I can do this in 7 bites. All right, 5. Honestly, I'm surprised. I can't believe. Again, feeling a little bit of the tears and the saliva's running more than usual. I mean, why wouldn't it? There's Carolina Reaper in my mouth. But I thought there would be tears streaming down my cheeks by this point. I'm in a lot of pain, but I'm handling it. I'm not inconsolable. I'm sure I will be. And I don't feel any need for relief either. I don't know. I thought my tolerance was just like way down in the gutter. I thought it was nothing. I mean, I thought that this was just going to be absolutely brutal. Really, really brutal for me, really entertaining for you to watch. But what you're watching is a person who's not having to strain particularly hard to keep himself together. Which was really not what I expected. But, oh well. Maybe that big old chunk was in one of these last 2 bites. You know what? Let's just be gluttonous. Let's just the whole thing. Let's do 6 bites. A 6-bite slider that isn't actually a slider, but is in fact a mini hamburger. So, the final bite of my Carolina Reaper bacon cheeseburger non-slider. Here we go. I guess there is 7 bites. I remember this stuff needs to be chewed up. All right, last bite. All right. I hung out for another minute here. Talk about what's happening inside my mouth. I think, oh God. I think the real pain is starting now. Oh God. Yep. Since when did Carolina Reaper peppers become like ghost peppers? Took like 10 minutes for it to heat to really truly like kick in and start like kicking my ass. What's that all about? Oh my God, it's bad now. It's bad now. Oh, I'm in trouble. I don't care about the endorphin dump. I just want to throw up. This burn. You know, my experience when I ate a raw Carolina Reaper, not a dehydrated one that had been made into an aioli, I just popped a whole raw Carolina Reaper. This was a couple years ago that I did this. I just remember it was like insanely hot, like insanely explosively inflammatory. This is not that. Although the heat is continuing to escalate as time goes on. I think it might reach that point. Oh God. Why didn't I make more aioli? Why? Why did I put so much of that powder on the burger? Why did I put that powder? Why did I put this on the bacon? Why did I do that? Was it to entertain you? Was it to challenge myself? Do I have a strain of sadomasochism? Because I'm not normally into causing myself pain deliberately. I mean, oh God. I'm not at the puke stage yet, but I'm getting there. I know it's coming. My stomach, my esophageal region, my stomach, nothing is happy with me in my digestive system right now. This part of my body is furious with me right now. And it is going to make me pay before I make it pay. I don't know. We should coin that phrase. You know, those of us who are chili heads, who are able to survive things like this because our body forces us to purge what we have put into it. Yeah, we should coin that phrase. Our body is going to make us pay before we make it pay. Because, yeah, this is going to rip apart my stomach, my intestines, and eventually my sphincter. If I don't throw up in the next hour. Now, the heat is subsiding now. That part's over. It's over. You saw the worst of it. Heat's not going to get any worse. The worst part is yet to be determined. Because I might puke. If I don't puke, it's going to be a really long, really painful, uncomfortable, sleepless, horrible night. Guarantee it. So, there's nothing more to see right now, but either later tonight or tomorrow morning I will update you and let you know what happened in the aftermath.